What's going on, y'all boys? With the great ready to go with official boy. Yes, sir, guys. Today's video, y'all boys, I'm finally gonna give you guys my settings for Call of Duty Warzone, the settings that I rock with in Warzone. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. I had a lot of you guys comment, yo, what's your settings, what's your graphic settings, all that good stuff. Everybody wants to know the settings, bro. Everybody. All right, so today I'm gonna go through the settings with you guys and let you guys know what I rock and why I rock it. You know what I mean? And hopefully my settings can help you. One thing I can tell you, mostly my settings is not always going to be extremely comfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to find out what's comfortable for you. So I mean, you can definitely look at my settings if you do want to copy it and it's comfortable for you, great. But if it's not really comfortable for you, you might want to tweak your own settings a little bit and find out what's comfortable for you and things like that. But nonetheless, that's what we are doing today, man. Best settings in Call of Duty Warzone Season 5. Loads of content coming. I got some new content with the new rifles coming real soon, so stay tuned for that. But nonetheless, that's today's video, man. Best settings in Call of Duty Warzone Season 5, baby. Let's get it, let's go. Before we get into it, quote of the day. Never be afraid to start over again. New beginnings sometimes bring the best changes to your life. Amen, no cap. But nonetheless, though, 100% as we do today, man. Best settings for Call of Duty Warzone. And these are going to be controller settings. I don't really use mouse and keyboard, so if you're a mouse and keyboard player, I can't really help you like that, boy. But you know, there's plenty of other videos out there to help you out with that. But that's basically it, man. My G Fuel code RTG is 30% off right now, all until August 16th, which is Monday. So if you guys want to copy some G Fuel from now to Monday, definitely now would be a great time to do that. Also, twitch.tv/RayTheGreat YT's where I'll be live streaming that. Come down to the Twitch, you can come by with the guys. We really be vibing in there on some. Nonetheless, hope you guys do enjoy the video. Before we get into it, I just want to say we are really close to 20,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, my way. What you waiting on? Loads of great content, right? Now, but we're gonna get into it. Hope you guys do enjoy it. Drop a like, comment, subscribe if you are brand to the channel. Turn on post notice, never miss a video. Let's get it. Alright, y'all boys, so let's go ahead and get into these settings, man. These are these settings that I rock with. I don't use keyboard and mouse, so we're just gonna skip past that. Now, on general, of course, input device controller. I play on controller. I have a regular DualShock controller, PS4 controller. As you guys can see, regular DualShock controller, no battle bit of a scuff, anything like that. I also play claw, so that's what I rock with. Oops. Now, one thing, my field of view. My field of view is on 115. I've been going from 110. I think that's where I started at, was 110. I moved up to 115, and then I also been playing a little bit of 120 as well. And I can say that 120 definitely is a vibe, but I also heard that you get a lot of aim assist problems with 120, and I do have a lot of aim assist problems. I don't know if it's just because of 120 or 115, but I do have a lot of aim assist problems in the game where, like, sometimes when I try to fight, I'm in the middle of a gunfight, I just don't have any aim assist, you know what I'm saying? Some people say that it is because the field of view is like all at 120, but yet again, I don't really know for sure. But I rock with 115 or 120. Definitely, the movement on it is just crazy. I just feel like the flash with 115 and 120, and it just feels a whole lot nicer to me, you know what I mean? But also, if you got the field of view, I play on affected instead of independent. Affected just feels a lot smoother to me. I know some people that use independent, they say like their shot is a lot better than affected, but I rock with affected, you know what I mean? Also, the field of view, if you're on console, you're not gonna have the field of view slider. So I can't help you, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm talking about? If you're on console, I really do wish they add a field of view slider to consoles, so console players can have somewhat of a equal advantage against PC players. Because I'm not saying that console players are at a, well, I mean, they're kind of at a disadvantage, but it's not huge. I know a lot of console players that's demons in Warzone, a lot, trust me. Shout out to you guys. But that's what we rock with for the field of view 115. If you're on console, like I said, you're not gonna have it. But the rest of this stuff is really self-preference, honestly. Subtitles off, colorblind off. I don't play any colorblind or anything like that. I also don't use any game filters. The NVIDIA game filters, I also don't use any of that. I used to. If you guys do want to use game filters, you can, but it puts down your FPS. It really taints your FPS, so that's why I really don't use any game filters in this game. But mini map shape square, you see a lot more if you have it on square. Mini rotation enabled. Compass, text, letters, text chat behavior, time on screen, got it off. New message sound alert disabled, text chat enabled, profanity filter. I got that disabled because sometimes I like seeing people cuss in chat because it's kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie. I just think it's funny. Gore effects enabled, so I can see all the everybody body explode when I shoot them with the like the electric rounds and the different guns, things like that. I like seeing stuff like that. But this stuff right here is self-preference. I like to see my FPS counter, latency, and my packet loss. I'll throw on the top screen right here at the top left. That's what I like to see. And like I said, the rest of the stuff is just self-preference, right? Now on to the graphic settings. Now, graphic settings really depends on your PC. If you have like a good high-end PC that can hold this on, then you can probably play on like, you know, a higher like, you know, settings or whatever. But if you want more FPS, you might want to lower your settings, because more FPS, you play a lot smoother. Your performance goes up. You know what I'm saying? You perform better. But these are my graphic settings. I got display mode on full screen, obviously. I know some people that play on full screen borderless, but I think it pushes down your FPS. I want the most FPS possible. And full screen is definitely gonna help me get that. So full screen, I got an Asus VG24V monitor. My graphics card is the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060. I was trying to get a 3070, but that thing too expensive. I'm broke. Anyway, with the screen refresh rate, I got on 144. My monitor, the screen refresh rate is basically on whatever your monitor is. Find out what your refresh rate on your monitor is, like how many hertz it is, and then put that on that. My monitor is 144 hertz, so I put it on the 144 screen refresh rate. Render resolution 1920 by 1080, and have it on 100. If you don't have like a really good PC, and you know you're struggling to pull frames or like skipping around and things like that, it's lagging, you might want to put it down. Putting it down though makes the quality ass though. The quality is buns, my boy. So I don't know if you want to put that thing down, but if you don't have a really good PC, then you're gonna have to put that thing down, my man. All right. In effect, it still got 1920 1080. All right. Aspect ratio automatic. VSync off. VSync is, it's like a whole bunch of motion blur, and it really like tears your screen. It's like a lot of tearing and stuff. So VSync is not good at all. I disable VSync. Custom frame rate limit, I have on custom, and I have the gameplay custom frame rate limit, the 144 hertz, so it doesn't go over 144 hertz. Because I think if you have it like on unlimited, is that the option? Yeah, if you have it on unlimited, and sometimes your game can like skip and stuff like that. If it goes from like, let's say you're putting like 200 something frames, you go all the way down to like 102, your game's gonna like start skipping and lagging around like mid game, and I don't really want that. So I'm just keeping it at the limit is 144 hertz, which is my monitor screen refresh rate. So I'll just keep the frame rate right there capped out at 144. I just keep mine capped. And the menu is a 60 and 30 for the autofocus. The autofocus basically if I tabbed out and go to like my desktop, that's basically what autofocus is. And then the menu is what we're on right now, 60 FPS right there. 60 FPS is the limit. All right. NVIDIA highlights have that disabled reflex low latency enabled plus boost. I heard that's really good to help your game perform a lot better. Display gamma 2.2. I think that's the default. Now for the details and texture, streaming quality low, texture resolution low, texture filter anastrophic low, particle quality high, bullet impacts and sprays have that enabled because I want to see where my bullets are going. I want to see my tracer bullets, things like that. So I keep that enabled. Tessellation disabled. On demand texture streaming disabled. Excuse me. And I haven't really touched that. Going down to the shadow map resolution, we got that on normal. Now cache spot shadows and cache sun shadows, I have both of those disabled. If you have those enabled, I don't know if you can tell by the bar up here, but it puts up the VRAM usage. The lower VRAM usage, the better your game is going to perform. You know what I mean? More frames you're going to have. So I disabled those. Particle light, I have that on normal. DirectX ray tracing disabled. Ambient disabled. Screen space reflection, I have that on low. Going down, filmic straight, I have that on 0. If you have this up, it's gonna add a lot of visual noise to your screen. I don't know if you guys can see on the right side right here, but it's like a whole bunch of tiny dots all over the place. So I just have that all the way to 0 so I can see my game a lot better. Now, NVIDIA DLSS. Now here is one option that I still don't know per se. I kind of got a feel for it, but DLSS, if you have it enabled, you have it on like a certain setting, it's supposed to give you more FPS. It's supposed to give you more frames for your NVIDIA graphics cards. It's going to give you more frames in game, things like that. Now, when I was using it, it did help with frames, but it also made the game look a little blurry. I didn't like the way it made the game look blurry. Like from a far distance, you wouldn't be able to see players, things like that. Like everything would just be a little blurry, and I just didn't like it. So I put mine on disable, and I just kept it off because it does hold FPS, but like I said, I got mine maxed out at 144, and when I'm in game, I usually get like 120 to 140 frames, and that's perfectly fine with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't be like skipping around or anything like that. Only time I skip around is when I lag, and that's my internet. Everybody knows my internet is ass. I don't really gotta, you know what I mean? I don't gotta get into that. But 100%, if you do have like maybe a lower end PC or maybe a real high end PC, you can definitely try out DLSS. You just gotta try the different options to see which ones work best for you. I wouldn't recommend ultra performance and performance because those are recommended for like 4K gameplay. So if you don't have like a 4K monitor and like a really high end PC, I wouldn't try that. But the one that I tried was quality and balance. Those are the two that I've tried, and they work perfectly fine. Like I said, it was just a little blurry for me. You know what I mean? So I just kept it off. It's just more comfortable for me. Now anti-aliasing, I have that on SMA 1X. The reason why I have it on 1X, well, for anybody that doesn't know what anti-aliasing is, basically, if you have it off, it gives you more frames, it gives you a better performance, but your game is gonna look like really sharp. It's gonna give you like a lot of jagged edges. Like if you're looking over a wall, it's gonna look real jagged. You can see enemies a lot clearer, but it makes the enemies stick out. But like I said, it makes the game look a little worse. It's not crazy, but you can tell like at a distance you can see a lot of jagged edges and like that. So if you have on like if you put it up a little bit, it's gonna smooth out those jagged edges. All right, so I have mine on SMA 1X. Depth of field enable, motion blur disable. Anybody that has on motion blur, you're weird. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you have a motion blur, you're weird. Turn it off. You will see an improvement in your performance in the game. I'm telling you, easy. All right, turn off your motion blur, man. Film grain, got that on 0. Like I said, if you put it up, you're gonna see a lot of visual noise. Same thing as the film extreme. Just put it all on 0. Dynamic resolution disabled, and the frame rate target 144, which is same as my hertz on my monitor. All right. Now on to the audio settings. Did I change anything? No, don't do that. This crowd, please. Okay. Audio settings. Now, what's crazy is I just found out like the other day I've been playing on boost high. When I switched to PC, I was playing on boost high for the longest because I have a problem on my PC. It still does it like to this day. When I pop in Warzone, my settings get reset. Like they don't save whenever I change them. Like only a couple things save, some of them don't. So I have to go back and change everything once again. So if you guys know how to fix that, please let me know. I've tried everything. Please let me know. But I've been playing on boost high, and boost high is cool and all, but you're not gonna be able to hear footsteps as much as you would with boost low. If you don't play on boost low, switch your shit to boost low, bro. I'm telling you, you hear footsteps a lot better, my boy. Trust. All right. So I play with boost low, like I said, master volume 100, music volume 5. I don't really care about the music. Dialogue volume, I keep that on 100 because you'll hear a lot of call outs from your teammates a lot better. That's basically what the dialogue volume is. Effects volume are 100, so you can hear those footsteps. I have all three of those on 100, so I can hear footsteps and hear call outs as much as I possibly can. I don't understand why people put it down. No, I wouldn't put it down. That's just me. Juggernaut music enabled because why not? That's really personal preference. Mono audio have it disabled. Hit marker sound effect have it on classic. Voice chat enabled. All the voice chat stuff and everything like that is really your personal preference for the game, all right? And for my controller settings, this is juicy stuff. I know a lot of people always ask me about my sensitivity and things like that. This is what I rock with, man. So I play on tactical flip. Like I said, I use a regular DualShock PlayStation 4 DualShock controller. Stick layout default. Reason why I play on tactical flip is because with the bumpers, instead of using the triggers, I feel like the bumpers, you have a faster time of actually firing the gun instead of pulling the trigger all the way down. I feel like it's a lot slower than actually just pushing the button. You know what I'm saying? You have to pull the trigger all the way down. You got to pull the trigger over, like, versus pushing the button. I think pushing the button is just a lot better. So I just play with a tactical flip. My dead zone is a 7. Basically, if you have an older controller, you got a lot of stick drift, put your dead zone up. If you don't have, if it's like a newer controller, you don't got no stick drift at all, put your dead zone down. You want to have your dead zone as low as possible, all right? So I got mine with 7. I ride with 7. 7 works for me. Sensitivity is a 6.6 right now. Sometimes I go from 6.6, sometimes I go to 7.7, sometimes I even go to 9.9. It's really personal preference. I rock with 6.6, and my accuracy has been crazy lately. I mean, of course, sometimes when I just hop on the game, my accuracy is a little off, and then I lose aim assist and stuff like that. I lose aim assist a lot, but I rock with 6.6. That's what I rock with. All right. Low zoom 0.75. High zoom, I have that on default, which is 1. Aim response curve type, I have it on dynamic. Controller vibration disabled. If you have your controller vibration on and you think that the controller vibration is helping you, it's not. You're weird. I just say you're weird. If you play with controller vibration on, you're weird, bro. You're weird. Honestly, I've never been playing with controller vibration ever since my first Call of Duty. I found out, like, whenever I'm using vibration, it throws my aim off because the controller is shaking and everything like that. It throws my accuracy off. So I feel like if anybody turns off their controller vibration, you will see some improvement in your accuracy in the game. 100%, you will. It might take some getting used to, but you definitely will see, you know what I'm saying, some improvement. Okay. Now, aim assist, I have it on standard. Scale aim assist with FOV, enable weapon mount activation, ADS plus melee. Weapon mount movement exit enabled. ADS behavior hold, steady aim behavior hold, equipment behavior hold. Now the steady aim behavior, this is actually new. This just came out in the season 5 update. Now if you have a sniper, like I said, if you don't want to hold the analog stick to hold your breath, then you can just put on toggle. You can press a button and hold your breath like automatically. You don't have to hold the button for like a long period of time or whatever. Now, use reload behavior, I have it on contextual tap. If you do not play on contextual tap, you just do tap to reload, and you're going around Verdansk holding the square button or whatever button to pick up your loot, you're weird. That's why your movement is trash. That's why your looting is trash. You're weird. Just put on contextual tap. You just tap the button, go on about your day. You know what I mean? Depleted ammo weapon switch, enable armor plate behavior, apply all. I have apply all because it's just a lot easier instead of just holding triangle to put on one plate, gotta hold it again, put on another plate, you know what I'm saying? Or you just gotta hold it to put on all your plates. I just gotta hold it once. It's gonna start putting all the plates in. If there's somebody coming, I just need to stop. I just need to press triangle one more time. I'm good. Easy. You know what I mean? Slide behavior, I have it on tap, which is the key to slide cancel. If you have it on hold, you're not gonna be able to slide cancel as good. So if you put it on tap, you'll definitely be able to slide cancel a lot easier. Auto move forward, I have it on disabled, but I do have automatic tag sprint. I do like auto tag sprint. It makes me feel a lot faster in Warzone, bro. I feel like the Flash sometimes, you know what I mean? But that's what I got for that. Vehicle camera recenter disabled. Parachute auto deploy disabled. All right. And that's basically really it, my guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is my settings, bro, for season 5 Warzone. Going crazy in Verdansk. I got some crazy gameplays coming for you guys soon, so I hope you guys do enjoy those videos, and I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys got anything new from today's video, if you do need any some NVIDIA GeForce tips for your PC, please let me know. A lot of stuff in this was only for PC, not for console. Like I said, I really do wish console had an FOV slider, and so console could be on like the same level as PC. You feel me? But nonetheless, though, hope you guys did enjoy it. Those are my settings. If you guys did enjoy it, drop a like, comment, and subscribe to our brand new channel. Turn on post notifications to miss a video. Stay blessed, stay great, with the great. I'll see you boys in the video, man. Stay easy.